This video is brought to you by Answerly, a question platform that pays you for adding high-quality answers on different questions. The users are rewarded in Answerly tokens, which they can easily convert into dollars or any other cryptocurrency by using one of the exchanges mentioned in the description.
It often looks like actors live in a dream. They meet interesting people, earn a lot of money, and adored by many fans. What could possibly go wrong? But few people actually realize that actors often have to do unpleasant things that they'd rather not recall. Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we will be talking about the actors and actresses who were extremely uncomfortable during intimate scenes. Who would have thought cozying up with an incredibly attractive actor would be awkward filming? Intimate scenes for movies and TV shows are very often actors' least favorite part of production, whether it's the crew watching as they bear it all or the pressure to live up to fans' steamy expectations. Let's take a look at the scenes that actors were uncomfortable filming. Number 1. Kristen S. and Robert P. Twilight Breaking Dawn Part. Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson were the faces of Twilight and the star couple both on and off screen. But the anticipated love scene between Bella and Edward had even more pressure, thanks to Twilight author Stephenie Meyer's lofty description. And Stewart was understandably frustrated. It had to be transcendent and otherworldly and human, and we were like, how do we live up to that? But wait, before we proceed, make sure to smash the subscribe button, click the notification bell right now, for you cannot miss out the remaining actors and actresses who had awkward scenes with their co-stars. Number 2. Emma W. and Daniel R. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Harry Potter stars Emma Watson and Daniel Radcliffe had quite the awkward scene in Deathly Hallows Part 1. As if a passionate kiss between longtime friends wasn't enough, the intimate moment also had some additional requirements. They were like, oh, and P.S. we hope you don't mind, but we'd like you both to be topless and covered in silver paint, Emma said in an interview. Number 3. Emma W. and Rupert G. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. The awkwardness continued when Watson and actor Rupert Grint came together for Ron and Hermione's much-anticipated kiss in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. And the two childhood friends certainly felt weird about it. While fans might look back on that scene with fondness, Rupert Grint never watches it. Number 4. Phoebe D. and Regé-Jean Page, Bridgerton. For Bridgerton leads Phoebe Dynevor and Regé-Jean Page, there were some unique challenges when it came to their numerous love scenes, especially for Dynevor's solo scene. The actors also had to be wary of the very expensive and delicate furniture on set, even the bed. Number 5. Millie Bobby B. and Finn W. Stranger Things. Young Stranger Things stars Millie Bobby Brown and Finn Wolfhard had some pretty uncomfortable first kisses. Not only were there a bunch of crew and extras watching, their parents were there too, and Finn found his own kissing technique particularly cringeworthy. Number 6. Sadie S. and Caleb M. Stranger Things. Fellow Stranger Things actor Sadie Sink also had a similarly awkward first kiss experience with co-star Caleb McLaughlin. Not only was the first kiss not originally written in the script, the two had to do it in front of a bunch of people both on and off camera. Number 7. Algie S. and Sydney S. Euphoria. Euphoria's first episode introduces the on-screen couple, Algie Smith and Sydney Sweeney, with pretty graphic love scenes. After replacing another actor who had trouble with the material, Algie admitted to having some trouble with it as well. It was an uncomfortable scene for me, but I had to learn how to separate myself and just be the actor. Number 8. Asa Butterfield, Sex Education. Sex Education lead actor Asa Butterfield had to perform a particularly uncomfortable set of intimate scenes all by himself. He admittedly found it very strange to reenact such a private thing in front of the whole crew. The first couple of times are awkward, and it's like, I can't believe that I'm doing this. Number 9. Kit H. and Emilia C. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones stars Emilia Clarke and Kit Harington did not particularly enjoy their love scene in the season 7 finale. While the production only needed 3 shots to do the scene, that did little to lessen the discomfort. If you've known someone for 6 years, there's something unnatural and strange about doing a love scene, Emilia said in an interview. Number 10. Nicole K. and Alexander S. Big Little Lies. Nicole Kidman took to heart the harrowing experience her character was having on the series Big Little Lies. She and co-star Alexander Skarsgård had a number of rough love scenes that at the time left her vulnerable and deeply humiliated. I remember lying on the floor in the bathroom and I just wouldn't get up in between takes. Number 11. Angari R and Kia M, Mayor of Easttown. Mayor of Easttown actors Angari Rice and Kia McKiernan are understandably nervous for their first intimate scene together. But veteran actor Kate Winslet came to the rescue. She promised to be present for their scene and ended up hiding in the trunk of the car they were filming in so the camera wouldn't see her. Number 12. Jennifer Rowell and co-stars The Hunger Games Catch and Fire. Yet another pair of actors that had a tough time kissing their co-star were Hunger Games lead Josh Hutcherson and Liam Hemsworth. Jennifer Lawrence would purposely eat garlic or tuna before smooching her good friend Hemsworth, while Hutcherson would often complain about slobber and dribble when it came to locking lips with her. Number 13. Allison H and Jason S, How I Met Your Mother. Allison Hannigan and Jason Segel starred as the lovey-dovey couple, Marshall and Lily, on How I Met Your Mother. But for a while, Hannigan hated kissing her co-star because he was a big-time smoker. It's like kissing an ashtray and he's trying to be polite by having gum or mints, but it doesn't help. Allison admitted. Number 14. Jennifer Rowell and Chris P, Passengers. Oscar winner Jennifer Lawrence makes another appearance, but this time, she's the one who was uncomfortable. On the 2016 film Passengers, she had trouble getting intimate with co-star Chris Pratt, who at the time was married to actress Anna Faris. Lawrence decided to get drunk before their romantic scene, but that only made her feel guiltier. Number 15. Miles T and Shailene W, The Spectacular Now. Another actor that hated locking lips with their co-star was Miles Teller. On the film The Spectacular Now, the actor Shailene Woodley would take Chinese herbal supplements before kissing Teller. In order to get revenge, Teller would drink Gatorade to make sure their scenes were just as unbearable for her as they were for him. Number 16. John H and Kristen W, Bridesmaids. Actors Kristen Wiig and Jon Hamm found themselves in quite an uncomfortable position on Bridesmaids. The two friends view each other as siblings, which made their love scene in the film all the more awkward. Hamm's weird attire didn't help either. It's not a lot of fun rolling around in front of 30 or 40 crew members in a flesh-colored thong. Number 17. Neil Patrick H and Rosamund P, Gone Girl. If you've seen David Fincher's 2014 thriller Gone Girl, then it's not a stretch to buy that Neil Patrick Harris had an unpleasant experience. When it came time to do a gory love scene with actress Rosamund Pike, Harris said Fincher required them to rehearse a lot. We had to just practice, which is awkward and weird, for hours, he claimed. Number 18. Reese W and Robert P, Water for Elephants. In one of the more nauseating on-set experiences, Reese Witherspoon had to make out with a very sick Robert Pattinson. During production of the film, Water for Elephants, Pattinson was reportedly battling a terrible cold, making the handsome actor a nightmare to kiss. Witherspoon claimed he was sniffing and tripping snot the entire time. Gross. Number 19. Toby M and Kirsten D, Spider-Man. The iconic upside-down kissing scene from the 2002 Spider-Man movie was actually a nightmare for the lead actor Tobey Maguire. He was reluctant to do it at all, since he could only tell how unpleasant it was going to be. Besides, dealing with having to hang upside down, he also had to put up with the rainwater going up his nose. And to last of our list, number 20. Zoe S and Sam W, Avatar. Starred in the 2009 movie Avatar, Zoe Saldana and Sam Worthington had an awkward love scene that didn't make the final cut. Saldana claimed it was the unique approach to the film that made it so challenging, saying, "There were so many technical things that sometimes you have to keep in mind that paying attention to all those might disrupt the fluidity of how a scene is supposed to take place." Did you know that film and TV production have started making intimacy coordinators a staple on set? Their job is to guide actors through intimate scenes, just like the ones we have listed. Bridgerton's Phoebe Dynevor and Regé-Jean Page raved about their experiences with their intimate coordinator who helped them through those steamy scenes that had the whole world talking. Now, which scene from our list do you think is the most uncomfortable? Let us know your thoughts on these actors and actresses who were extremely uncomfortable during intimate scenes in the comment section down below.
If you like this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. To learn more about Answerly and Answerly tokens, check out the links in the description.